The hiss of the quenched element, the breakage of a pitcher which I flung from my hand when I had emptied it, and above all, the splash of the shower bath I had liberally bestowed roused Mr. Rochester at last. So now what happened? The hiss of the quenched element means when the what is element here? Fire. When the fire stopped because she had thrown a lot of water on it, so the sound which was coming from it, and a pitcher was broken, the sound of that pitcher, and the splash of the shower bath which Jane had given Mr. Rochester in his bed, everything together, which like the sounds were coming, and they had waken up Mr. Rochester. They roused Mr. Rochester at last. Though it was now dark, I knew he was awake, because I heard him fulminating strange anathemas at finding himself lying in a pool of water. So now now it was dark, but Jane could feel that Mr. Rochester was roused up and he was sitting in his bed, and what he was doing, he was actually speaking very curse words, and like he was very angry that who is planning to drown me, because there was water all around in the room. Is there a flood? He cried. No, sir, I answered, but there has been a fire. Get up, I will fetch you a candle. Is that Jane Eyre? He demanded. What have you done? What have you done with me? Who is in the room besides you? Have you plotted to drown me? So he was questioning a lot, that like, who is there with you? You are planning to drown me. You have put a lot of water here and there. I will fetch you a candle, sir, and in heaven's name, get up. Somebody has plotted something. You cannot too soon find out who and what it is. So what she answered, that yes, definitely somebody has done something to you, but we cannot find it too early. You just get up for now. There I am up now, but at your peril, you fetch a candle. He said, that like on your own risk, on your own dangerous risk, you go and get a candle, because there was water everywhere. Wait 2 minutes till I get into some dry garments, if any dry there be. Yes, here is my dressing gown. Now run. So what he did, he got up and he found out a dry bathing gown. He wore it and he said, now run. I did run. I brought the candle which still remained in the gallery. So she bought the same candle which was in the gallery. He took it from my hand, held it up, and surveyed the bed, the blackened and scorched, all sheets drenched, and the carpet swimming in water. So he surveyed everything. He looked upon everything. Like, bed was wet. It was all black and scorched. Scorched means all the black soot was there because of the burning, and carpet was swimming in the water. What is it and who did it? He asked. I briefly related to him what had transpired. The strange laugh I had heard in the gallery. So she, like, very briefly, in less words, she told him everything, that what happened. The strange laugh I had heard in the gallery, the step ascending to the third story, the smoke, the smell of fire which had led me to his room, in what state I had found matters there, and how I had deluged him with all the water I could lay hands on. Like, she explained everything to him, that as I was able to, like, take the bowl from my hand, take the basin, the bowl, the jug, everything she was able to lay hands upon, she laid, and she throwed the water on the bed, and she saved him from fire. He listened very gravely. Gravely means very seriously, sadly. His face, as I went on, expressed more concern than astonishment. He was more concerned than surprised. He did not immediately speak when I concluded, and when Jane concluded, Jane told everything what happened. Even after that, he did not spoke at once. He was actually more concerned than surprised. So this was the story, which has a very, like, not a very definite ending. They are leaving everything up to us, that what happened actually. Maybe now we can conclude that Mr. Rochester, he used to live for a very short period of time in Thornfield Hall, because he knew that something suspicious goes on here. right? That is why he was not here for so long. He never stayed here for so long, and for the first time he was